Yay!
Yes, episode
29. What's 29?
There you go.
What's going on, everybody? It's Monday night. It's Getting Sketchy. Last episode.
What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
So.
What's going on?
Yeah, so why are you acting like you don't know?
I want you to tell your viewers.
You're supposed to. My viewers?
Your viewers.
Our viewers. Yeah, so, tonight's the last episode of Getting Sketchy, because change is good. Change is good.
Before you get into details on that.
Let's see who's on.
Want me to, who's in my magic mirror tonight? We've got 23 viewers tuning in.
Cool. For the last episode, that's awesome.
I know, that is crazy. Although, in their defense, they only just found out it's the last episode.
Well, hopefully more will show up.
23 viewers. We've got Jeff Bell. What happened?
This whole end is jacked up. Go ahead.
We've got Jeff Bell. We've got Hank Dutton. We've got Lizzie Daughtry.
What's going on?
Doherty, maybe. I don't know how to say her last name.
You probably should ask her.
I know. Dusty Wells is tuning in.
What's going on?
We've got Jean Hawthorne. We've got Heather Myers representing the Myers group tonight.
Nice. Nicely done.
We've got Julie Anderson and Spud watching.
Did you just mispronounce their name?
I had a little bit of a stutter. Give me a sec. We have Eldon Gustavo Venancio.
Gustavo!
He is saying hello, man.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome.
Tommy Rouse is tuning in. We've got Chris Marana. Draco is tuning in.
Draco Sykes.
Let's see. Lizzie says, tomorrow is my Steven's birthday. He will be the big 2-1. I feel like we just sang happy birthday to him.
He was graduating.
How did an entire year go by so quickly? Oh, my goodness.
Is he really? Is that...
21.
Are you seriously? That's like... You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying it. Is she sure?
Pretty sure she's
I'm pretty sure. Are you she shed with a she sure?
I'm pretty sure she's sure of the she shed. Jeff Bell says, why is this the last episode? Unless you're doing Getting Sketchy on Tuesdays, I'm in.
Dates are not changing.
Yeah, we can't.
But change is good.
We can't do Tuesdays. Dan Toma is tuning in.
Welcome.
Ty Caldwell. He says, oh my, so happy right now. I don't know if it's because it's our last episode or because he's actually making the broadcast.
Maybe because it's the last episode.
We've got Cam tuning in. We've got
What's going on?
Bob McLaren is watching.
Nice.
Adeo Bueno is watching.
Excellent. Welcome.
James Myers is watching now, also from the Myers group.
Nice.
Adeo Bueno is from Brazil.
Welcome.
Curitiba.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Eldon Gustavo Venancio says, I love you.
Oh.
I hope that's
back
for me.
Back at you.
James Myers says, hello from Elvis. So Elvis is tuning in.
What's up, Elvis?
With the Myers group. We're up to 30 viewers right now.
Nice.
So let's tell the folks, because you have to say the L in folks, what's going on.
What do you mean?
What's going on?
I almost feel like we should keep it more of a secret. Build the suspense.
So in case you're just tuning in, today, episode 29, August 5th of 2019, is our last Getting Sketchy
episode
live broadcast. Yeah. So more details on that to follow. But I'm glad you're here now and tuning in now. 34 viewers. Ty Caldwell says it's because I made it this time. So he was excited because he made it on time. What are you drawing, Johnny?
We're drawing like a little show car. Like
cool.
A little show Ccab type car, surf wagon. Something fun.
It does look fun.
Yeah, so let's break it down. So Getting Sketchy is I started working on some stuff for the show, and Beth and I kicked it around a little bit and decided, is it really worth it doing this whole Monday night thing?
Yeah.
Every Monday at 9:30, every Monday. We've been pretty reliable, like the mail reliable being here. So we decided, you know what?
We actually have some guesses. If you can pause a moment, I'd like to share.
Oh, okay. Let's guess. I like that.
Spud says, "You won the lottery?" ? No.
Well, better than the lottery, but
Every day we win the lottery. Lizzie says no with 1,000 O's. MJB Raider says, "Why last episode?" Bobby Theriault's tuning in. He said, "Sorry, I'm late." And then he says, "No." Jeff Bell says, "I'm quitting yous, guys, if you're not doing this anymore."
I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah. Julie said, "How will we keep up with you guys?"
Oh, we'll still post and stuff.
And then Jeff Bell said, "I wish I could quit you." Draco says, "What are we going to do now?"
That's hilarious.
Dale Renner is watching. Bobby Theriault said, "Yes, it's worth it." Okay, so tell him what's going on, babe.
So we've it's the last episode of Getting Sketchy Live. So we're gonna based on I'm creating a T-shirt for the show. So as supporters of the show, you can wear a T-shirt as well that says, "Hey, I love Getting Sketchy." But when I went through the whole thing and looked at it, Getting Sketchy seemed kind of goofy on a T-shirt.
Right.
And I thought it'd be cooler if we just put Sketchy. And we came with the name Sketchy because every Monday I have a phone call with my mom. Is my mom on?
I didn't see her tune in, but that doesn't mean she's not here. Sometimes I don't get the notification.
Okay. We'll go back and when you see her and pop up.
Okay.
Anyways, so every Monday I have a phone call with my mom as I'm coming home from work. And every Monday she goes, "So what you going to draw on Sketchy tonight?" So I was like, you know what? Actually, Sketchy would be cool. Like if you had a hat that just said Sketchy.
We like the dual meaning.
The dual meaning, right?
Yeah.
You could be kind of sketchy in a good way. And then you'll know, no, this is a whole sketchy thing.
And the design that we come up with, I think you already have a few ideas.
Yeah.
So the design
I do actually.
Yeah. The design that we do for the shirt, it's just going to say Sketchy, and then we're going to have a sketchy looking dude because it's going to be signifying Johnny Jalopy Monster. So
that's looking pretty sketchy.
Yeah. He's going to be looking pretty sketchy.
That is also sketchy.
Maybe a low brim, kind of side-eyed monster.
Definitely sketchy.
So we're not going anywhere, guys.
We can't quit you.
We can't quit you, in the words of Jeffy LaBelle.
So what do you guys think of that?
Yeah, so it's just
whether you like it or not, that's what
sketchy.
We're doing.
Now we will still be getting sketchy because that's the verb that would come.
Right, we're still getting sketchy on Mondays.
But
the show is now going to be sketchy.
It's just sketchy.
I'm doing it for
Let us know if you like it.
For
likes and loves.
For not personal reasons, but
we're getting some awesomes.
When it grows, we grow into this multi-faceted marketing deal. You'll go, I was there when it was getting sketchy.
Because is it getting with a G? Is it getting with an apostrophe after the N? I mean, there's so many things.
I just thought sketch, because again, it's so cute when my mom says, "What you drawing on Sketchy tonight, son?" It's just adorable. So I'm like, it's sketchy, And then as I was kind of putting some ideas together of some merchandise or swag, if you will.
Oh.
that you guys could wear in support of the show and be able to represent Sketchy. I just thought the dual meaning would be kind of funny.
I thought it would be too.
Yeah, maybe we might even throw a little pencil or something in the I don't know.
Something.
Something. So yeah, throw your feedback out there. Even though that's what we're going with. But we're always about making you guys happy too.
Everybody's liking it. Draco said you tried to give us heart attacks. No, that wasn't the intention.
Well, we wouldn't be a true broadcast if we didn't throw a little drama out there, right?
There's gotta be drama.
Yeah, so
gotta be drama.
We love the fact that more than one person went, no, don't quit.
Maybe that's really what we were fishing for.
Yeah.
Hank says it seems kind of sketchy to me. Ron Summer says, in other words, a sketchy dude is going to look like Dale Renner.
Oh, dang!
No, you did.
First, it's been thrown.
Jeff Bell said, new catchphrase I created. I wish I could quit getting sketchy. See, I think that a lot of things can go with it. Yeah, I like it, Jeff. Nice.
Not bad.
Spud said, gotta have merch. Indeed.
Yeah, we want you to be able to have, it's all Johnny Jalopy stuff. But my hopes is, again, I don't know if anybody saw the Itty B on bit idea I had.
Oh, you pulled that pretty quick.
Well, because you wouldn't let me keep it.
Nobody wants to wear my face.
It was sexy Itty B saying.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a ton of people walking around with my face.
It was almost like a Madonna t-shirt.
I'll give you this. You did pick a good.
I know. I picked a sexy pick.
Yeah.
You were given some eyes.
Was that?
Some bet room.
Draco said us old people can't take the drama.
I had you on the bet room eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Anyway.
All right. So, anyways, we're doing a little show car Ccab thing here. So enjoy. We're
penciling it in. Jeff Bell said, "What about the OG Monster Mondays crew?" It's still us. Newsflash.
Yeah. What's funny is, I would like to say that the person that really jumped on the bandwagon of taking that thing didn't go anywhere with it.
Oh.
So, haha.
Draco said, sexy Itty B. Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah, who isn't?
Well, you missed it because he had it posted for all the 10 minutes, and I'm like, get that off of there. He had a
Get that off of there.
That was my jersey.
Totally.
He said, yeah, he goes, people would want to wear this. I said, what people? I could see maybe doing the on bit and then some kind of cool monster or something, but not my face.
I don't know. Well, it was pretty cool, I thought.
Joe Cavalieri is tuning in over on the East Coast.
What's going on?
I'm going to turn this light on behind you so you have a little extra.
If you like some pretty sweet custom bikes, check out the Low Tide Customs.
And they've been cruising those things all over the place, too.
Sure have. Some pretty cool bikes. One day, maybe we'll have we'll get a signature series jalopy bike built.
Can you imagine?
I mean, I did wear his t-shirt on television, for gosh sakes. Just kidding, man.
No big whoop. Oh, Mama Wood is tuning in.
Mama Wood missed it. Let's hear what her response is to last episode.
So, Mama, I don't know if you saw, but your son just announced that this is our last Getting Sketchy episode. Dale Renner said, dang, I wasn't even on here and I get tagged. What did I miss? And then he said, oh yeah, Land O'Lakes checking in.
What up, Land
Dale
O'Lakes?
Renner is a local. Thanks for tuning in.
Lokes McGokes.
Draco said, Itty B in a sexy Jessica Rabbit pose saying on bit. It was a black and white shirt, so you don't get the fullness of my red hair, but that's pretty much
well,
what
I could have full colored that in. That would have been pretty funny.
You could have. Joe Cavalieri says, cheers.
What up, dog?
Jeff Bell said, hey, I wear your t-shirt when I watch TV. That's okay, as long as you're not wearing it to bed. Then we'd have to have a little talk.
Why?
Because then he's going to bed with Johnny Jalopy.
I do.
No, you don't.
Someone's got to.
I do. Gene Hawthorne is saying, hey, everyone. Ron Summer says, Dale, you're going to be the mascot. Jack Kivett is watching.
Give it!
So, newsflash, guys. We checked out a new taco spot.
Well, you're really jumping ahead, aren't you?
What? Oh, we got to go in order?
Well, that's fine.
I'm excited to talk tacos. Tomorrow is Taco Tuesday.
Well, it's taco spot to us.
It's a new taco spot to us.
There might have been
open
some.
for a little bit.
There may have been some others. It's been actually open for quite some time.
Yeah.
It just looked kind of sketchy. See what I did there?
You did. See, it's so multi-use.
I know. It's got some facets.
So the new taco spot is called Taco Bar. It's in Clearwater.
I thought you were going to say a taco spot.
No, it's called Taco Bar. And Johnny's right. It actually took over.
It really wasn't sketchy
building.
looking because it was super clean inside and very.
There was never anybody in the parking lot, but now we know the parking lot's on the side.
Yeah.
Like it's up on a hill and you can barely see the parking lot.
Yeah, because there's like boats and they distract you.
Boats and hose. So there was, I think a deli. I think a deli was in there before.
A Dell was there?
A deli.
Oh.
And we decided, you know what? We're just going to try it.
Yeah, because it was like a sub place, I think, before.
Right. So we never went to.
And that looked, didn't.
It said authentic Mexican. So we figured, you know
Which
what?
never means anything.
What's the worst? It could be Taco Bell. Let's do this. Let's get our taco on. Well, we go in. Third menu item, freaking street corn. I'm excited at this point.
Yeah, so now we're in because
just because of
street corn.
And then I didn't even get the street corn.
Showed on the menu.
Didn't even get it. Didn't even get it because I was super excited about the homemade fresh corn tortillas.
Those were good.
In the taco. So
they were nice.
I got a chicken taco.
They were nice and soft. And that's the funny thing that kills me is when we go to all this trouble to find a cool taco spot and you get chicken.
It was good chicken though. You even admitted.
It's chicken.
It was flavor. It was definitely spiced with adobo. Is that how you say it?
Adobo?
Adobe?
Isn't that what they build buildings out of?
Abodo? What is it?
A bodo. A bodiodo?
What's the name of it?
Bodiodo, is that what it is?
What's the name of it?
I have no idea what you're even
like
saying
adobo.
right now.
Something like that.
Idiobo?
No. Jack, that's right. Jack is tuning in from Manahawkin, New Jersey.
Manahawkin!
He just likes to hear Johnny say it.
What's up, Manahawkin?
Oh, so Mama Wood's now saying what the heck. She had a moment to process what we just
Okay, so Mom, just to let you know, you renamed the show. That's what we're doing. We're renaming the show. Because every Monday we have a conversation and you say, so son, what are you drawing tonight on Sketchy? So the name of the show now is called Sketchy.
Just Sketchy.
Just Sketchy.
Sketchy alone.
Well, Sketchy with Johnny Jalopy and Nitty B.
Oh. But no longer
It's Monday Night Sketchy.
Let's get sketchy. See, we can still get sketchy.
Right.
That's just not the name of the show. So hopefully that clears it up for you.
Isn't it funny?
You were the inspiration.
Here's what's funny. We're calling it a show.
It is. To us, it's a show.
Yeah, this is the closest we're ever going to get to a show.
Adobo and Adobe are kind of different, Draco said.
A little bit. I think one you build with and the other one you eat.
Dude, stop with the Pollo con adobo. It is adobo. It is adobo. I'm pretty sure.
All I know is a pollo.
I love chicken. Taco Talk is better.
There's so much other stuff that's better.
I like the chicken, and the chicken happens to go with my points.
Oh, you're still doing that?
Yeah. Pork is a higher point value. I don't know why. And
¿Por qué?
Beef is definitely a higher. Well, I had a bite of your beef empanada. Which was pretty tasty, I have to say. So
yeah, well, you know.
That might be something I do later.
So that was super authentic.
The empanada.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't try anything else. They had tamales, and I didn't try the street corn, so we're definitely going back for that. But
I need to fix this front tire.
pretty
It's ignoring me.
Pretty excited to have a local place for actual street corn, because I bet you she did say that they serve it on the cob.
Well,
I might even take it and walk around outside with it just so I can say it's street corn, because that's really the true meaning, as was pointed out to me last week. Dale Renner says, you guys ever go to Capital Tacos? Yes.
Yeah.
I like it. I enjoy it. I get the
Chicken
McYum Yum salad.
A salad.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's a waste of time. Why am I going to a taco place to buy a salad? I don't know.
Well, I was getting the other stuff, and then again, from a points value. Draco says, what? No street corn? I'm shocked. I know, as am I, and it's because we opted for empanadas.
Well, they have corn there. Oh, I thought you were talking about...
Now he's talking
Capital
about why I
Talk.
didn't get street corn at Taco Bar. It's fine. It's fine. Next time. We're saving that for next
Right,
time. That
right,
might
right.
actually be my entree next time. So maybe I won't even get the chicken taco with adobo. All right, you have on our list of things to chat about customs or hot rods.
Babe, the whole idea of the chat thing is not for you to do it like a list.
These are things I want to cover, because I don't know what you're talking
I
about
know,
with
but
customs
it's
or hot
not.
rods.
You're supposed to find a cool, fun way to bring it
This
up.
is fun for me, and it's working. People are loving it. Draco said, another good t-shirt, Itty B with an ear of street corn. That could have been put on there. That would have looks pretty cheesy.
I may do some sort of a hot rod, like maybe a taco truck, or
Oh, that would be neat.
strictly says street corn, and then it's on bit street corn or something stupid.
Yeah. Draco said, go with the flow. Mark Franklin's tuning in. Hi, kids.
What's going on?
Hello. Shaggy LeBlanc
Again,
is tuning
what's
in.
up, Shagger?
He's got some cool stuff going
yeah,
on,
he does. So we're in the midst of a fun little Ccab,
I like it.
fun little thing here. So,
I almost feel like it needs velvet seats in the inside.
well, definitely red velvet, right?
Yep.
And that little boy's smile,
That would be black
And that-
velvet.
slow Southern style, a new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Red velvet,
Dusty Wells said,
if you please.
the cornmobile, like the Wienermobile.
Right.
It's got to be a thing.
Yeah, I can't. Well, see, yeah. Okay.
So here's another thing that's been happening before we get into customs or hot rods. When we went to the Strass Center, or Strass Performing Arts Center, we encountered the booze bus again.
Whoa, booze bus.
Well, it was that little, it's like a little food cart, but it's all liquor stuff. Remember where we got our drinks? At the Strass.
That was a booze bus?
That's what they're calling. There's actual little pop-up, the one they had at the
Are you talking about
kickball
the
game.
You're talking about the trailer?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a bus.
Well, same thing.
Is it?
It's mobile is the whole point. But they actually have them where you can rent them. Like, say you're doing a party. You can actually rent the trailer to come and have people in it to work the trailer.
What's it called?
Trailer.
A trailer?
Trailer. It's how I say it.
You can get rent a what now?
A trailer.
Trailer?
Anyways, and I thought, what a genius idea.
What's the deal with Gene?
It would be the trailers.
Trailers.
So they go from place to place. They used to do this with a coffee thing, a little coffee trailer.
Right.
Same idea, except this is booze. So it's mobile booze. MB, if you will.
And you're down for mobile booze?
Well, I'm just saying. I think for events that want to do that don't want to hire an entire team and have an open bar and stuff, they can hire this place. This place is making money. I'm sure they're giving.
Does this place have everything?
I'm sure they're giving a cut of whatever their proceeds are to the event, or they have to pay to be at the event. I don't know how they work it out. I just think it's a genius idea. Because we're not, like, say we had an office party where they're not allowed to serve alcohol, but if they got this thing, people could buy their own, and nobody can say anything about that. You know what I'm saying?
Your office isn't allowed to do that kind of stuff?
Maybe outside of the office, but not at the office. They wouldn't be able to provide booze for us, I don't think.
Says who? It's a privately owned company.
I don't know. That's the news I've been getting.
You've been asking? Yo, when's the booze coming?
Every day I walk through the threshold
Oh,
of
okay.
that
I
office.
was like, wow.
I'm asking for booze.
Come on, buddy. When's the booze train coming down?
Lizzie said she took her older son to Tampa International this morning. First time flyer.
Oh, wow.
Very cool. I remember my first time. Flying. It was actually from Jersey to Florida.
Make sure you clarify what your first timing.
Jeff Bell said 2 years on the way. Hank said it was black velvet, not red velvet. SMH.
I know.
SMH.
Smack me hard.
Yup. Tom Rad said, cool stuff. Save the choppers. Thumbs up. Jeff Bell said, I sent Eddie a tragic tale of street corn on video by the funny guys at Me Too. Yes, I loved it. It was funny. Dusty Wells said, aren't we all? Jeff Bell said, open bar, dude. And then he said, Rod Farba. I don't know who Rod Farba is.
Farba. Come on. You don't know who Farba is?
I know Brett Favre. Is it Favre or Favre?
Oh my God. I don't know. Ben Stein.
Hank Dutton said rubber buns and liquor. I don't understand that one. Rubber buns.
Oh, he wants me to rubber buns. Nice.
Oh, I get you now. Yep, there's a few laughs for that one. Julie said, we have a friend with a shaved ice truck that you can add your own alcohol to. Brilliant. Yes.
That is a cool idea.
I would imagine on a hot summer day.
On a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob loves Charlene. Letters 3 foot high.
Everybody's laughing. We still have 25 viewers tuning in.
Well, hey, it's not 50, but we'll take it.
We will take it. Let's see how this one turns out. It's already shaping up pretty nice. I like the lines. Did you get your front wheel where you need it to be?
Yeah, I'm much better now. Thanks.
Cool.
Cool.
I don't know if you can see in the background there the 3 sticker designs that we have available. These are Johnny Jalopy Hot Rod Art stickers. We've got, to your right, the Eye Guy. Super cute. This is also a...
Did you just call my sticker super cute?
It is cute. I think the women will want to hear cute. We do have some women tuned in. For the men, super cool. For the women, super cute. I love the Eye Guy.
The Eye Guy is cool.
He is cool.
Come on.
The
Eye Guy is just cool. And look at that cool hot rod he's in.
It is cool.
That's Dreams right there. That's Johnny's Dreams right there. All it needs is a little number 5 on the side. Boom.
So we've got that. We've got the Jalopy Army sticker, and then we have our standard.
Oh, we do have a Jalopy Army sticker. By the way, all these stickers available, a 3-pack of stickers. You can get them all 3 for $10.
$10.
Or if you're paying attention, you might win a sticker pack.
Speaking of that, Dusty Wells said, since you changed the name, you could call your trivia Stalker Trivia.
Stalker Trivia, I like it.
Jeff Bell said, I resemble that remark. Draco said for the guys, it would be Studley. Look at this Studley Eye Guy.
Studley do right.
Yeah, they're super cool stickers, good quality, and we're pretty excited about them. So
yeah, I'm really happy with how they look, how they came out. If you've got them, I've had a few folks that have shared where their stickers are being placed, which is very cool. Love when you guys share with us.
Jeff Bell said, yeah, where's my stickers? I'm pretty sure we sent those out.
Those
Jeff.
did go out in the mail.
On their way.
Thought they were supposed to show up today.
Yeah, they might even be there today.
Or Tuesday.
Well, you didn't get, because remember it was just an envelope for him.
Yeah, but they
They usually give you a projected date of delivery still, even
Yeah.
on the envelopes. Okay.
I thought they said Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. So you should see it here pretty quick.
You should get them quick. Just an FYI, we are still working on the website. We decided at this time we're not putting all of the prints for sale on there. There's just too much material. We need to go through that stuff and get with our guy. But we are working on just creating a page that has just the shirts and the hat design and maybe this 3-pack of stickers. I don't even know if we want to do that. I don't even think.
No, I don't think that's going to be. I think it's just T-shirts,
I think just
to
the
make
T-shirts and the hat right now.
Simply because you can just email us for if you're interested in
Right.
the stickers. Pretty good deal though.
And
I think.
we also did just order another batch of hats.
Yes.
So those we will have in the next
Excited.
week or two. I'm actually willing to do pre-orders. So if you want to get on the list, email me on the list, and I will get you invoiced and get you ready for shipping as soon as those arrive. Pretty excited about those. They're really good quality hats. I mean,
Graphic Disorder kicks ass.
yeah, they've really done.
Pardon
a
my
great job for us.
French, but those guys, amazing quality, just super great guys to work with. I say great guys. It is a team now because this guy has built an empire over there, but the owner himself is just a super great guy and has always done us right, and we appreciate them so much.
Yeah, and it really is a good product.
Yes, if you ever need any embroidery stuff, or even I believe they do screen printing as well, and stickers and whatnot, I'd hit them up.
Yeah.
Super great quality. We probably would do stickers as well. We just have an awesome local person that we can get, and we can check them out and see, and I don't have to wait.
And that's Blackjack Media Group here in Hudson, Florida.
Yep. Good.
They've been great to work
quality
with.
stuff.
Good people, family owned. So anyway, so we are planning on having those products available up on a web page. On the bottom of that page, there will still be a link to email because that's how we're doing all of our ordering right now, and getting the orders, and then we are invoicing through PayPal. And for most people, I would say 99% of the people, not an issue. We have that 1% that prefers to send the check, which is okay. You just need to contact us. We'll give you an address to send it to. And then some people have been asking for like Venmo and for Zelle.
We're not that advanced yet.
Yeah, we're not quite set up that way. We might be set up on that stuff personally, but we have to run this stuff through our business account. So
really, the whole reasoning for that too is just to ensure that we're making sure that we've got our invoices and the orders are out to the right people, and it's just a lot easier to organize through PayPal at the moment. So
yeah. And they do charge a small fee for us to use their services, but honestly, to have the capability of being able to do credit card payments.
How long have we been doing PayPal now? We've really had
9 years.
9 years of really just
8 years.
No issues, and I think we had one problem, and it was something that wasn't their fault. It was something we did.
It was actually 7 years because we LLC'd in 2012.
Yeah.
So for the last 7 years, we've been using that format, and it's worked really well. We had one return where we had to refund money. Super simple.
Yeah.
And that wasn't because of a faulty product, by the way. It was because we decided not to do business with a certain person. So.
Yeah. Hello.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Vividly. That guy was a piece of work, man.
Yeah. Apparently, we all have to excuse Jeff Bell. He's walking to his mailbox right now to see if we're liars. He's looking for his sticker.
You owe me an apology.
But we've had a really good response to the stickers. And
hey, if you like what I'm drawing, by the way, how about a love or a like?
Yeah, definitely love and like it. I kind of get caught up in the talking.
Yeah, you do. But you're running the biz. You're running the show.
Am I? You are the talent behind the operation. I'm merely just...
thanks for letting me be behind the
I'm
operation.
a broadcaster.
I'm glad at least I'm behind the operation.
You're behind it. You're in front of it. You're on each side. You are in it. You are in the middle. You're all of it. Without you, I got nothing. Without you, I have an entire house full of paper to get rid of.
Right, exactly. Just a little bit of a cleanup, that's all. I'm sure you can handle it.
Lizzie said, looking good. We're getting some likes and loves. Mama Wood's liking it.
Yeah, what does Mom think now that she's heard the news that she renamed the show?
Yeah.
What do you think, Mom?
We'll have to copyright it for Mama Wood. Hank said, I wonder if he changed his porch light. He must be talking about Jeff Bell. I wonder if he changed his porch light. He was crabbing about it while it was storming the other day. Yeah, maybe that's why he can't see the stickers in his mailbox.
Yeah, maybe he's blind.
Cam says 4 more weeks, Grandpa and Grandma.
Yeah.
We are expecting grandbaby number 5.
Issa girl.
Like the Mambo number 5.
Issa girl.
Lizzie said, loving the little hot rod. She likes it. Okay, so you were talking about customs or hot rods. You wanted me to bring up this point in conversation. I honestly can say I don't know fully the difference between a custom and a hot rod.
All right.
So
let's get some feedback.
Yeah. Can anybody
what are your
shed
thoughts?
a little bit of light on that
Hot rods,
for me?
Hot rod customs. What's your favorite?
Hot rod, I like my interpretation of both was a hot rod had pipes coming out of it and an exposed engine. That was
Suppose what?
Exposed engine.
Oh.
That was a hot rod to me. A custom was something with a lot of chrome, custom paint job, custom wheels, just upgraded parts. So, am I right or wrong?
Let's see what the
Or am I right?
gallery.
All right.
See what the gallery says.
Come on, gallery. Mama Wood said, I always support you. She does. She is good for that. You could be totally making the wrong choice for how many years of your life.
That's not true.
And she would still support
She, I mean,
you
she
and
has.
make you happy.
She has, on occasion, seen me do that.
Spud said, we will catch up someday. Grandbaby number 1 is due in January. I did see that announcement.
Congratulations.
Very exciting.
Congratulations.
Gary Fisher is tuning in.
Well, there's somebody who could probably tell us.
Gary, so we're going to pose a question to you. It's my question, and I'm sure Johnny can answer it, but we're trying to get some feedback from everyone else.
I'd love to hear what everybody's thoughts are, the differences.
Customs or hot rods? I honestly can't say I know fully the difference between a custom or a hot rod. So if you would kindly type in an answer, if you can shed some light on this for me, that would be wonderful. Jeff Bell said, okay, they may have been in the mailbox. By may, I mean they were. Yes. So we are not liars.
Well, look at that.
What
do you know? What do you know?
How's about that? So it's in the mail. Actually was
in the mail.
Gary Fisher said, hi, sorry I am late. No worries, we're putting you on the spot right now.
That's right, Gary.
A definition of customs versus hot rods.
Let's stop dilly-dallying and give us an answer.
Thanks for tuning in, by the way.
Absolutely, man. We love you.
We've got 31 viewers tuning in to see how this one turns out. Now, are you calling this one a hot rod or is this one a custom?
Gosh, this is actually, I would consider it a show car.
Oh, true. You did say that at the beginning. Bobby Theriault said hot rod is custom. So they are one and the same.
Some would
maybe some interpretations.
Disagree. Some would disagree with that.
I guess it depends on what you're doing to customize. Is that true?
All right, then let's go. Yeah.
Gary must be typing. Because I don't see an answer yet.
Myself personally, I would say a hot rod is a modified, like a Model A, Model T, something that's designed for speed.
That's a hot rod?
That's a hot rod.
Okay.
A custom has had things done to it to change the appearance. Some small, some that you wouldn't even notice if you weren't a car person. You would just go, oh, that looks really cool. Others that where it would be drastic changes where you're like, wow, what is that?
So would a custom also have a modified engine?
Yeah, but the point of a custom is less about, I would say, drivetrain and more about aesthetics, appearance, modifications, changes. That's the jalopy version.
Gary is now chiming in. He says custom is painted and high-end build. Hot rod is more of something out of a home garage.
I stare a little that's got some definite validity to it. Is that a way to?
Michael Cruson said hot rod is a car modified to go faster.
Yeah. Now, and again, there's where the word gets tossed around a little bit, because you'll have some people who could call, let's say, somebody who's taken a 60s Ferrari Dino, right, where it had the original Ferrari motor, which was not really that powerful, the original 60s, and then they throw a newer, updated Ferrari motor in it. You could say they hot rodded that car because they've added more horsepower to it. But I don't really consider, me personally don't look at a Ferrari and think hot rod. That's a race car. That's a totally different thing. And that's another thing. I wouldn't call a race car a hot rod, but I guess you could.
You could also call it a custom.
So a lot of it's personal interpretation, because I've seen guys that have thrown a big block motor inside of a brand new. Well, they're doing a lot of that now, which is, with the LS changes and stuff like that, where people are calling stuff hot rods. So it's really, I think, up to the personal interpretation.
Right. Me
personally, I'm a fan of all of it, but I just thought it was interesting. Customer hot rod. What's your favorite?
Yeah, just to see. So what are some of your guys' favorites? CJ Custer's tuning in.
What up, Cuss?
Gary Fisher said, yes, Johnny is on it. I called you
Jenny. Hey, thanks for calling me Jenny. Jenny on the block.
Johnny is on it. Dusty Wells said it's north and south, like Pepsi and Coke. Depends on where you live.
Well, that's even, you could have a whole discussion just in that. There are East Coast. There are modifications and things that guys in the East Coast did with, when you go back to the early days of hot rod, that weren't, the West Coast guys were doing a specific thing, or the East Coast guys were doing a totally different thing. Rake is one of them. A West Coast rake generally would be something where the front end is low down to the ground and the rear end is up higher. That's kind of a West Coast look. As you got into the East Coast, the cars were more channeled and dropped lower, but the whole body was channeled over the chassis, and sometimes even sat a little higher in the front.
So you could almost look at a vehicle that was brought into a show from somewhere and determine where it was from.
Could, in those days, you probably could tell that guy's not from the West Coast, but again, depending upon magazine coverages and things like that, there were guys out in the East Coast that were building West Coast looking cars. Right. Using air quotes, West Coast. But again, I think it's just all on flavor and I know for myself, I think and this is just a Johnny's personal opinion, everything looks better lowered. I love white walls.
Except for your truck, which you want to raise.
That's different. That's different.
Not an old car.
It's not an old car. But old cars just look beautiful when they're on the ground. I don't know if that's just in my genes. You tell me, Mom.
Randy Gorham is watching and loving it, he says.
So, again, but all interpretation, the great thing about it is that there's a flavor for everybody.
That's
and
right.
I'm a fan of automotive stuff in general. I love it all. I love rat rods. I love customs. I love hot rods, mild to extreme. There are my tastes have definitely changed
big
from
time.
the beginnings of when I
I
really
can
got
remember-
into the culture itself.
I can remember going with you to our first show. It was out at the fairgrounds. So what was the name of that show? Was it the NHRA?
Yeah, it was like the West. Was one of the
I think it was an NHRA show.
not NHRA.
It wasn't?
It's National,
Hot Rod Association.
but it wasn't NHRA.
Well, anyways, he took me to my first show, and I remember walking around, and I'm over there looking at, you know, the pink Cadillac and, you know, all these probably custom cars, and he's over there looking at these rust buckets with a spray paint can for a part. You know, it just had like bottles attached to hoses, and so I'm like, what is this? Looked like some kind of Frankenstein car. So that was totally what you were into when I first met you.
Right, which is totally different than when I first got into into hot rods and customs. I was really into, and now I look at them, and again, I say this because this is my personal taste. I was really into the billet, like street rods, and that's a whole other thing too. Street rods versus a hot rod.
Was that the?
No, it's just street rods were generally more high dollar, a lot of billet aluminum, very expensive, high thousands and thousands of dollar paint jobs, and these magnificent interiors, and just, you know, overpriced wheels and stuff like that. And that was really when I first got into it. I was like, wow, these are really cool. And the more I learned and the more I came to appreciate the automotive stuff, I was like, it didn't take long where I was like, yeah, that's not, I don't like that at all. And as soon as I saw my first real traditional hot rod, I was like, yeah, that just speaks to me. And that was something I liked about some of the early rat rods. Was a lot of it was the kind of taking that early flavor of automotive, modification and hot rodding and stuff. And then some of it got crazy. But you take cars like, you look at, again, Gary Fisher is a great example. Really runs the borders of both sides. I would almost not hate to say or call his cars rat rods, because they're fabrication masterpieces. You know, he's not just tossing parts at a car. But that's a flavor for some folks too, and that's
So
nothing,
Gary,
nothing wrong with that.
How would you classify what you're putting?
What you build?
Yeah,
I would bet he would say it's a rat rod, but it's definitely
it's a
much
custom rat rod.
very much more creative than some stuff that you see.
Let me get you caught up on some comments here.
Sorry, I was
okay.
rambling.
We're drawing.
Sorry, who said that?
No, I did.
Oh, you did.
Gary Fisher said, hot rod is old school building with a little paint, not over the top. And then he said, rat rods, A-OK. He gives the notion. Jeff Bell said, the West Coast is the best coast. Neener. Michael Cruson said,
Neener.
Resto mod.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing too. So that's the cool thing, is there's been a lot of growth in just the whole thing, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's how we progress as it continues to grow.
Well, what's cool for me is, again, when I met you, I'm looking at these pristine cars, these show cars where the guys are out there buffing them and cleaning them, and nothing wrong with it because they spent a lot of money on getting them to look that way, and they are beautiful cars. But you helped me appreciate the dad in the garage putting together just something that he could take to a show.
Yeah,
and that to me was huge.
Yeah, and not afraid to get some dark on it.
Right. Well, I mean, and it was,
you know what I mean?
But I saw it from a completely different perspective, that these people almost had more pride in it because they put their blood, sweat, and tears in it.
Absolutely. Not that the other guy maybe didn't, but you know.
Most times they didn't. Most times when I would talk to them, they would say, "Oh yeah, we had it painted," or so and so he did this for me, and it wasn't something that they necessarily did or necessarily even had and designed. It was something they bought that way.
And then again, there's where you got to be careful, because there are some phenomenal garage fabricators and builders that build some beautiful high end. I mean,
Absolutely.
look at Dale's car.
Oh yeah.
That his car. Yeah. That thing is beautiful. And you would never, you know, if you didn't know the guy or you didn't know the backstory on the car, which is an amazing story if you ever get a chance to hear that story, then you appreciate the other, that there are, you can still get a high-end car on the road out of a garage because you put the time and the effort and energies into it. So
well, look at the stuff Ian builds. I mean, it's got great paint jobs. They're show cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's doing them by himself in a garage.
That's what I mean. So sometimes you have to. That's where you got to learn about them and see what's going on. But you can there's usually little cues you can tell.
Draco said,
but I just love them all, to be honest. I don't hate nobody.
T. Roy or Troy Asher posted a picture of the original California Kid from a show he went to. That's my favorite ever, I think.
The California Kid is a sick hot rod.
Yeah.
See, and I would consider that a hot rod. That's not, even though it's got this custom paint on it, and it was in a movie, and
but it's designed for speed.
It's a hot rod. I mean, that if there's anything that really, that's definitely if you look at it, that's his hot rod. You know, that one's.
Mark Franklin said, except for a gasser. That's a different clause.
Yeah, that's a purpose-built race car right there, a gasser, you know. But then there's guys that build them just to run them on, you know, just to go to the car shows and stuff too, because they're just going for that nostalgic look.
Bobby Theriault said, if it has wheels, I can appreciate it. Jeff Bell's concurring.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Spud said, I really like cars restored to original. What I find interesting is, because I didn't live in the 1930s and the 1940s, that when I see something restored to the original, or at least that's what I'm being told is the original, because I would have no way of knowing, as you know, being me, I don't have a background in knowing that kind of stuff. I find it interesting to see how the gadgets worked and how it all worked original from that era.
Well, here's the thing I'll say about cars that are restored to original. I think they're awesome, and it's a way to preserve what that original car is supposed to look like. So I think that's great.
Oh, I think it's awesome too.
But I would say at the same time, though, if that's your bag, also appreciate the fact that there are guys that are taking those cars that some people would go, why are you doing that? And because they're expressing themselves through metal and that kind of stuff too. There's room for all of it.
Right.
You know, I don't think there's room for all of it. They're all awesome.
52 minutes.
Okay. Stop talking more drawing, Johnny.
Matt Bunce is watching. Thanks for tuning in. Local Matt Bunce.
What up, B-Yunce?
Spud wants to know left or right Twix.
I just actually had Twix the other day, and I got to say it was from the right side, and it wasn't packaged well. Everything was broken.
I would honestly like to have the left and right, so I could have two if I was going to do it. Jeff Bell said, me too. I also like when someone does their thing too. It's a tough situation. Gary Fisher said, let's talk about rat rods. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, different makes and models. You can build all those different bodies together to make something very cool builds.
Yeah, Gary Fisher is a guy that definitely is not. That's what I really dig about his work, is that it's whatever's out there, you know, whatever he can get his hands on,
right.
And he makes something cool out of it. There's some ugly cars.
That I think is the true talent, really.
That some ugly design that was done, and being able to take that then and turn it into something really cool is pretty awesome. And that guy is doing that for sure.
Chris Jones said, Big Ed Roth, the new generation. Rock on, Johnny. That's a great compliment.
Oh, thanks, man.
Gary Fisher said, I do a cross blend between hot rods and rat rods, taking different pieces of metal and car bodies and create something very unique.
I agree, dude. You definitely, I love what you do.
It's amazing to me to see people build beautiful cars in a small shop and art studios. Indeed.
I have just as much respect and admiration for you guys that are building them, because I look at my car and think of all the things I dream of wanting to do, and I just, I talk myself out of going for it and just trying to do something. But, you guys are no fear, so power to you.
Chris Jones wants to know, how much was Matchbox cars an influence for you?
I was a big Hot Wheels car guy. Matchboxes were expensive when I was a kid, and they rolled really good. But they didn't do Matchbox. Always, when I was growing up, seemed like they were always the car that built where they were more like the real car. And Hot Wheels is like all these crazy hot rods and customs.
Right.
So yeah, I'm totally a Hot Wheels kid, and thank goodness, because of my parents, that every Christmas and Easter, and I would always get Hot Wheels in my Easter basket, and definitely for Christmas. So thanks, Mom.
Jeff Bell said, most gassers I've seen are show cars, not race cars.
Go to a nostalgic drag, dude.
Yeah,
there's plenty of dudes that are running them. Some like full on, some super killer gassers that are still doing some kick butt racing, man.
Gary Fisher says he's sharing on Resurrected Rust Garage. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate any shares. Anybody shares with any of their friends would be appreciated.
Yeah, by the way, the last episode is now available on YouTube.
Nice.
And this episode,
28.
if you missed any part of this episode, it'll be available on YouTube as well. I don't know if I'll be able to.
Yeah, we're going to start doing those.
And,
how long is it taking you to upload that?
It takes a little while.
Yeah.
But definitely, if you get an opportunity, I would love to head over to Johnny Jalopy on YouTube and subscribe.
Perfect.
And we'll be doing that. And we really plan, as soon as I can figure out more video stuff, to try to start adding other content on that as well. We have a California road trip. We may have to catalog that and start uploading that to it. It'd be cool.
For sure, that would be fun.
Just to kind of give you guys a taste of what our little trip is going on, what it's like.
Bill Stinson wants to know, Johnny, what program are you using, if I may ask? Johnny is using the Sketchable program. He's actually drawing on the Microsoft Surface Book within that Sketchable program. We actually did hit Best Buy this week.
Is that Bill Stinson, you said?
Yeah.
The master artist himself. Thanks for stopping by. It's an honor to have that guy watching.
We did look at some alternate options. So Johnny's got the wheels turning. He's got some ideas on some...
All right, let's start throwing some color down.
That would be phenomenal.
I've rambled enough.
Spud Anderson says Hot Wheels were totally hot rod and major customs.
Yeah, I agree, man. I still have a big bunch of them, and my plans are hopefully very, very soon that I'll be packing them up and sending them to my grandsons. Because I really want them to have. I got a big old Jeep collection and some Hot Wheels that a friend of mine, his brother had passed away, and he knew I liked Hot Wheels, and so he gave those to me. So that's also a plan, is I'd like to send those to those boys, because I know they'll appreciate them.
Well, yeah, and your daughter says that they love cars.
I know, that's awesome.
I wonder where they get that gene from.
Well, I'm sure I'm sure it's not from me.
Yeah, so
I wish I could take the credit for that, but
And every time we go into a Walmart, a Kmart, any place with, or CVS, we look at CVS a lot. Any place where they're selling little cars, he's got to look. And we've actually gotten a couple.
I like them. Dang it.
Found a couple.
I can't help it.
Jason Plore is tuning in. We've got 32 viewers right now. Tuning in to see how this one turns out. Johnny Surf, which I've got to say, I love the Johnny Surf designs. We have 4 shirts now. Is it 4? We got the original, we've got the Beach Cruiser, we've got the Big Wave Hunter, and then we've got the new one, the bus.
There's Big Wave Hunter. There's
Volksrod.
There's the bay window.
What's the new one?
There's Godspeed Surf.
Oh, okay, so there's 5.
And then the original Beach Cruiser.
Right.
So yeah, there's 5 Johnny
We've got
Surf designs.
5 Johnny Surf designs now available in t-shirt form. We're super excited about. I love the Johnny Surf, and I'll tell you why. Because it doesn't just speak to the car guy, but it also speaks to the entire surf community. We're waiting for Ron John to reach out to us and just be like, we want your stuff.
You know
We've
how?
got an amazing
Listen, I
line.
would love that because that would be a big thumb in the when we originally submitted some stuff. Although I go back and look back then, I don't blame them. It wasn't good.
Well, we've got some really good surf designs.
Although there was a few things that supposedly had some. I don't know. Anyway.
Anybody has a hookup with Ron John, we're
Anyway.
interested. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've been in not major, but I've posted some stuff to there.
Yeah.
But
I love that it'll speak
listen,
to the culture.
I wouldn't even screw Ron John if I said that out loud. Whoops, that's on YouTube. What I mean is, some small surf company that was trying to, get their name out there or something, and was looking for somebody to do some work for them. That would be the shit right there.
Yeah.
That'd be way cool.
I'm
too fat to surf, and I never did. I'm far from a surfing guy,
But
but
it's
I
something
love
that
the
you've
culture,
been-
and
you've been drawn
that's
to
my
that.
California roots showing up there. And I don't know. I always dreamed. I wish I would have been able to. So I live vicariously through my drawings that I was some kind of a surfing guy, and that's why there's a Johnny Surf. Because real Johnny couldn't surf if he tried.
We're both from coastal
I would
towns.
I would love to learn how to surf, but
We both grew up by the water. We both grew up at the beach or at the lake.
but Fatty McButterpants ain't gonna be surfing anytime soon.
And I don't want to get eaten by a shark because I don't know if you guys have seen what's been going on in Florida, but quite a few of them swarming over on the East Coast. We don't live on the East Coast of Florida, but no, over here we've got the fun flesh-eating bacteria. So
Yeah, that's always fun.
come on down.
We almost maybe we should do a don't fear the shark, fear the bacteria. Don't fear the reaper.
Let's see. Lizzie said we have found a few cute hot rods for Steven to add to his toys.
Cool.
That he has. He likes the monster trucks. They always look for those when they go.
Yeah, I noticed that. He really digs those monster trucks.
Mark Franklin said looking bitchin'. He likes it.
Thanks, man.
Gary Fisher said, Johnny, do you look for the treasure hunt on the Hot Wheel box? Is there a treasure hunt?
No, I don't think I've really ever paid attention to that, man.
Oh. We've got a lot of people tuning back in, so I'm guessing there might have been an issue with
I'm
the
definitely
broadcast.
not a connoisseur. Here's Johnny. There's no package saving. I open boxes and I play with them. They got to roll.
They're all out.
Right?
They're all out.
Do I have any in a package?
I don't think so.
No.
Dave Walters is tuning in. He says, what's up, Johnny?
Actually, hey, what's up? The only one I have in a package are the ones that guy gave me.
Shaggy LeBlanc is asking he put Eddie B's favorite color, but I think he's talking about Itty B, which would be me. Black. It's my favorite color.
That's your red.
Because red, yes.
You are a fan of red.
Red is my accent color, so yes, I do like red.
You have an accent?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do have an accent. I never noticed that it was red accent.
Treasure hunts are marked on the car, Bob McLaren said. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Wow, I feel
all these years.
I feel stupid that I've never paid attention. That's how much I really didn't care about any of that
we're
stuff.
gonna have to look.
I was more concerned with how I open the package and play with it.
That's funny. We actually should have like a display case or something. They do sell them.
For what?
Oh, but you're going to be getting rid of them.
For what?
For all your Matchbox cars, they have.
I don't have any Matchbox cars.
Or the Hot Wheels, rather.
There you go.
Oh, well, then that's why, because they're talking about Matchbox. If you weren't buying... Oh, no, it says Hot Wheels.
Yeah, see?
Hot Wheel box. Yep. It says the treasure hunts are marked on the car. We'll have to look next time we go, because I don't think I've ever seen that.
Never paid attention.
Gary Fisher said if you shake the box and look behind the car, in the boss, there's an envelope, and that is a treasure Hot Wheel. If you find one, it's a little gold emblem. Really?
Is this something new, or has this always been going on?
I don't know. Bob McLaren said, my oldest grandson literally has over 1,500 Hot Wheels, and the treasure hunts are the ones to collect.
Oh, see, I'm not a collector. I play with them. I've already taken myself out of the collecting game because I play with them.
Yeah.
So that already, strike one against me. I can't do it. I tried. I really tried to keep them in the box. I can't do it.
Well, what's the point of it?
I just can't.
I guess collectors, though.
I'm 50 and I can't keep them. 50. I can't keep them in the box.
Chris Jones said, how about going with your sarcastic side and do a Johnny Surf riding the waves of grain in, say, like Iowa?
It's pretty funny, man.
That would be funny. That would be funny. CJ Custer said, red lines will always be more collectible. What's a red line? Is that a specific type of Hot Wheel?
Those might be the Johnny Lightnings, maybe? Is that what you're talking about? Or is it a specific type?
Red lines, he says.
Now, Custer's got a huge collection of Hot Wheels stuff. So
does he?
Yeah, he's got a huge one.
Jeff Bell said, I want to send some of my old Hot Wheels to Troy and have him stripe them. And he'd do it for you, too.
Yeah, T. Ash, man, knocking it out on some of all his painting and stuff like that. So
Spud said,
high five
hey,
to you, man.
50 isn't old. So remember, you guys are only days apart.
That's right, Spud.
Yep.
By the way, I wish I had enough confidence to wear white glasses, man, like you.
Doesn't he pull them off well?
Totally does. Yeah. Those are so cool.
Yeah.
I'm jelly.
He's got the cool factor. Yours would get too dirty.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly.
I got paint on them now.
I mean, Spud's in administration.
A clean guy. Yeah, he's a clean guy is what you're saying. He's not a slob like me. Is that what you're really getting at?
You know what? Maybe those are just his clean glasses. Maybe he has a couple different pairs. One for out in the garage.
Nah, I'm sure.
Snow.
I'm sure he's a clean guy. Organized.
Custer
neat.
said, I have over 40,000 cars.
Yeesh.
What?
Are they all packaged?
Where do you keep them?
In his
Yikes.
garage.
Wow. Jeff Bell said, Surf Fatty McButterpants would be rad. Johnny Surf shirt.
Yeah, I might. Hey, that's not a bad idea, but I'd be stealing from King of Queens Fatty McButterpants. But that would be
You'd
funny.
have to call him something else. Maybe SFMP.
Street corn rules.
Gary Fisher said, very cool looking. Nice work.
Thanks, buddy.
Spud says, being 7 days older. LOL. Yes, you are. Ancient.
70.
7 days older than you.
Oh.
So he must be 4'1" and you are 4'8". Hank said, super treasure hunts are the hot ones right now. They are randomly put in boxes by the manufacturer.
So this is a new thing, then. This isn't an old thing.
Apparently. It's been going on for a while. CJ says he has both. Loose and packaged.
Good for you. You didn't say L.
I did say L. I was yawning as I was saying.
No, you said both.
Both.
You didn't actually put an L in there.
Both.
Pretty proud of you.
Both. It just sounds funny.
Who pronounces it both?
Both? It doesn't even sound right. I feel like I'm inhuman right now. That isn't even the right way to say it. Both? I don't like it. Start using the L, people. It's a silent... Actually, it's
not a silent L.
It's an invisible L that is pronounced.
Because you add it with great enthusiasm.
Let's see. Jeff Bell said, the more tattooed I get, the less I care about being Fatty McButterpants.
Yeah. Whoops.
Is it because if you get larger, you'll have more area to cover?
Oh, good point.
Is that why?
Look at you with a fast comeback.
Speaking of tats, Johnny and I are going to be getting with our guy.
Are we?
This is going to happen. I think on the 1-year anniversary of my first tattoo.
You can't wait a whole year.
I already have. I got it in October. I got it September of last year. No, it was October of last year.
No.
It was October of last year.
What'd you get?
I got the E.
Oh, you got a tattoo.
I did. It's an E. Draco said, without the L, it's harder to understand her. I like the L. Lizzie said, don't worry, Johnny Jalopy. I'm right behind you in that age department. LOL. Notice how she said behind you.
Right, thanks.
Yeah. She's saying, you might be old.
But
I will catch up.
Not quite as old as you, pal.
Jeff Bell said, I heard both, even if she didn't say it. Because I have a feeling any of you who've been watching the show and have noticed this about me.
Noticed.
Probably now also use the L. You're speaking because you're so used to me saying it. Maybe.
Both.
Jeff Bell said, no, I just know my tats, as you say.
Oh.
So I don't care about showing them off.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Speaking of
tats.
Speaking of Jeff Bell.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
How cute was their daughter on her first day of school? So cute. And I guess everybody's kids are starting to go back to school now. So Arizona is where he's at, and they already started. So
wow.
Pretty exciting stuff. Not even really mid-August. Not even mid-August yet, and they're already starting. Crazy to me. Crazy. I remember when we moved to Arizona, because I lived there for 13 years. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Because I'm doing my resume.
Yeah, because we always got to go through that, and I met Bon Jovi, and blah, blah, blah.
That was years back.
No one
if you
cares.
Want me to start from the beginning, I absolutely will. We don't have another hour. We are already at 1 hour, 11 minutes.
That's right. We're closing down right now.
Are you? You haven't even done Chrome yet.
That's where we're at.
Okay, he's chroming it up. This is when the drawing comes alive. Right here, kids. Look at the pre-chrome. Is what we call pre-chrome on the engine. I like it. You did the red velvet. I like it. We're going to call it red velvet. May not look velvety, but it's red and it's velvet. Oh, excuse me. I know you're keeping me awake.
Let's keep you up.
It was an early morning and a long day. So we are going to be hitting up our tattoo guy. He is in Sarasota. If you have a chance, look him up on Instagram. Nate Greco, Greco.
Oh, well, I'm sure they're fans of Nate Greco too.
This guy is phenomenal. His black and, I would say black and white, but really it's just black and shading tattoos are amazing.
All of his tattoos are amazing.
That's what I'm really intrigued about, is how he can find the depth and 3D-ness and what he's doing. Just the
3D-ness.
3D-ness. Just with the shading. He's a master. So I'm super excited. I had him do just a quick...
Remember when you were so afraid?
I know.
You were like,
still anxious about it.
I'm so worried I'm going to pass out.
And I might, because I'm going to have him do it on my arm now. So it's going to be a little different.
Pass out.
I had him just do a very simple design. It didn't even scratch the surface of...
tattooing in general.
Yeah, pretty much. But I love it. He did such a great job on just the simplest design, but he made it so easy. He talked to me the whole time. We joked around a little bit. I felt like we were friends at that moment.
That's what you do, man. That's what it's all about.
And it just totally put me at ease. He was amazing. So definitely going back for another tattoo. Johnny and I are going to get a couple's tattoo.
Matching leprechaun tattoos.
A couple's tattoo. So we're pretty excited. Jeff Bell said, normally Itty only yawns when Johnny is ready for the brown chicken, brown cattle later.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm even past yawning at this point. I'm usually asleep before he comes out of the bathroom from brushing his teeth. Poor guy. Yeah. Early mornings, though.
Whatever.
It's the early morning date I
Yeah.
have with Adrian,
Yeah, exactly.
my yoga instructor.
Dumb.
We were also going to quickly talk about pizza.
Yeah, let's talk about pizza.
Mod Pizza.
Speaking of...
We talked about this. Remember? Because I looked it up to find out if there were other locations. We talked about this last week.
Still, it's a pretty awesome subject.
It is a pretty good subject. We actually went for pizza tonight. Well, he had pizza. I had what I have? What were they? Eggplant fries.
They were good.
They were pretty good. I had that in a salad. I was good. I had a few of the fries. Johnny ate most of them. It's fine. It's fine.
Why you gotta throw me into the bus?
Would it be a Volkswagen bus?
Could be.
If it was lowered, you couldn't get under it.
That's fine.
Because it would be on the ground.
It'd be on Bit.
It'd be on the ground.
It'd be on Johnny.
I like it. I actually like the color too. I'm not usually a fan of a gold and yellow.
I'm just doing a real basic. Again, this is sketchy.
No. Right now it's still getting sketchy.
No.
Yes, we didn't change yet. Today's our last episode.
Transformed.
It's just going to be... We're going to have to come up with a new intro.
No, we won't.
You have Getting Sketchy on the intro.
That could be difficult.
Yeah. We're going to have to come up with a whole new intro, which I think you ought to do anyway because that's so 2018.
Wow.
Right?
Thanks.
Isn't it? Because you only had designs on there from prior to this year. I think we need to update it with some new material. For sure. Chris Jones says, hi, this is Chris Jones.
Hey, Chris Jones.
Interested in animation. What art program are you using and any tips for beginners? The art program that he's using is Sketchable. He's drawing on the Microsoft Surface Book, but the program is actually called Sketchable. Any tips for beginners?
In digital art or just in art in general?
What are you looking for, Chris? Let us know. Jeff Bell said, Johnny, just offer her some ibuprofen when she says she doesn't have a headache. Say gotcha.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
No worries. I don't normally have a headache. I'm not a migraine person.
No,
Thank God.
You just...
Yeah, it's more of a snore issue. Vivian Gillard is watching.
Hello.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Micah Claycamp is watching.
What's up, Micah?
He just finished his live draw.
Nice.
We appreciate you jumping over. Say hello. Micah's always got some cool stuff going on.
Always got cool stuff.
They're always traveling around. Where were they last? Just in Colorado, I think, or something. He posted pictures. They do a lot of traveling, outdoorsy stuff. Love it. I love the pictures.
And phenomenal.
Doodle. I'm looking at the personal life of these people.
Yeah.
You're looking at it from a business perspective. But
Artist Supreme over there.
He is phenomenal.
You want to see some really cool drawing, go see that. Watch that guy draw.
Indeed. Chris Jones is interested in your advice on digital.
Yeah, so just, it's definitely getting some sort of a device that you're comfortable using. Like I used a Wacom pad for a long time, and that taught me a lot of just using the different programs and stuff. So that helps. Just draw in general, man. Don't let people tell you you're not allowed to do this or you can't do that. Do you. And that's my biggest advice.
Yeah, and I know in the beginning when Johnny was first drawing, not necessarily with your style of art, but when you started doing backgrounds, you were looking at backgrounds that other people were doing. I mean, you gleaned from other artists, but you were then able to develop your own style, and I think that's important.
I spent most of my time watching other artists to figure out how they did it. That was the biggest thing I did. Is I would really sit there and just study. Looking at other people's art and going, how the heck did they do that? And then trying to figure it out, because nobody, I'm sure you've run into the same situation. Art is like, some of them people are like magicians and they don't want to share. They feel like you're the competition. So
right.
the next big artist that could be coming up, you could be stealing work from them. So a lot of guys are afraid to share. I am not one of them. I'll share all day long. Anything I can do to help. So I throw that at you, man. Any questions you have in the future, anything I can do to help you out. But yeah, study art, study other people's stuff. Don't be afraid to look at other people's stuff. Don't copy other people's stuff. Make your own style. Come up with your own way of doing stuff.
It's important to develop.
But definitely, there's nothing wrong with trying to emulate on your own, in your own time. Trying to figure out how people do, maybe a different, like for car stuff, how they do their wheels this way and that way. And then, maybe like for me, I take a lot of cues from a lot of different people and artists and stuff until it really became when I was doing my own thing. And now there's my own style of the way I do stuff.
And it's recognizable. Yeah.
I definitely think you can look at my stuff and you can tell it's me.
Gary Fisher saying chrome steering wheel.
Yeah, I haven't even put a steering wheel in there.
You have not. So yeah, you're going to have to do that. Micah says, you guys are so kind. Jenny Gonzalez is tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Jenny. Jenny and her husband run a custom sticker. They do stickers, they do cups, they can pretty much...
They do everything. Yeah, they do some cool stuff.
They do some cool stuff. But we met them at a local show, and I befriended her on Facebook, and what a cute couple, constantly doing stuff and running about and working their business. So happy to know you. Thanks for tuning in. Chuck,
talk about surf stickers. They got some cool surf stickers.
They do. They have a really nice spread of stickers.
They definitely do. Hey, the program just shut down, just to let you know.
FYI. Had you hit save at any point?
Hopefully we didn't lose everything.
Had you hit save at any point?
This could be one of those episodes where we lose everything.
Is it where it was when you left off?
We're good.
Okay. Jeff Bell said, I mentioned my tattoo buddies use Procreate on the iPad.
Yeah, there's a lot of great programs out there. I just use Sketchable because it's a program that was designed for the Surface Book specifically. And so it works really well. And I've just fallen in love with using it. And the people that run the app and stuff, I've been able to ask them questions, and they've been very, very nice about helping out and stuff like that. So the support's been really great from that part.
Good.
And it's just a fun little tool,
It's so simple. It's so much easier. Like, we're getting ready to go on vacation, like Johnny said, and he's going to want to bring stuff with him.
I can totally bring this with me.
You might be able to bring a couple pens with you and a couple sheets of paper or a pad of paper in your backpack, but we're not going to have access to all of these colors and all of these shades and, everything that you can do on here. So it's nice to have this as a mobile way to do it. And how cool will it be to do a sketchy on location?
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely, that's the cool part about it is we can definitely do some.
That's coming up the end of August, so you're definitely going to want to tune in towards the end of the month with us. Draco said, a very wise man named Micah once told me everybody gets stuff from everybody to make their own style. It's absolutely true.
Yeah, definitely. The whole thing is you don't want to copy somebody's style. You want to come up with your own. But, I'm not going to, if you look at my art, a lot of it's, you can tell a lot of influences on the old Roth studio type stuff. And I would sit and look at those drawings and try to figure out how they drew them. And I would buy card drawing books and stuff like that. And now I just think I definitely have my own style of the way I do things. So,
for sure.
That's
your steering wheel?
That's the fun part. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the fun part, is trying to figure out a style,
We're at an hour 23.
Just don't fall into the thing where you get lazy and you want to steal somebody else's. Because it's easily done, but not cool.
Julie said, there's nothing new under the sun. It's all connected. Just be creative.
Yeah.
Quoting Ecclesiastes right there.
Right.
Just for all you Bible thumpers.
Wow. What do you mean Bible thumpers?
People who are into the Bible. People who would know that reference.
I don't think I thump Bible.
You thump it.
No, I don't.
What does thumping it mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's generally seen as a derogatory term.
I don't think
I'm a studier of the word.
For all you Bible studiers,
there
quoting Ecclesiastes, there's nothing new under the sun. Hank said you have a doo-doo style.
Wow, thanks, man. Some would say that.
Doo-doo, D-O-O-D-O. It could be a reference to...
Some do call it shitty.
It could be a reference to a doo-wop. We don't know.
No, it's all good. I would agree. Some people would call it pretty crappy.
Jeff Bell said, a mobile Getting Sketchy. I'm not a person who likes changes. Good news, Jeff Bell. It is not going to be a mobile Getting Sketchy. It's going to be a mobile Sketchy. So
that's right.
So a little different. CJ said, I like how we all have our own unique style where we can tell exactly who did it. And I think that's important too. You know how many times Johnny's been contacted, hey dude, I think somebody has your stuff. There's been t-shirts reprinted, there's been prints reprinted, there's been websites made with your logo. I mean, silly.
Well, that's
silly
the thing
stuff.
is we, as artists together too, we are always looking out for other people, trying to take someone else's, somebody that that worked really hard to build something. You catch yourself when you're going to shows and different things, looking for other, not just your art, but other people that as art. When we were in Hawaii, remember, we were going through the flea markets. I was like, there was a guy who was posting a lot of automotive t-shirts. And I was like, I better not see a single person I know in here. And he was ripping other people off, but it was like old shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it right. But I was like, thank goodness it wasn't anybody that I knew, because that would have been not cool.
Julie said the Bible thumpers are you thump people on the head with your Bible.
Oh.
Okay, so that's not what I meant. So yes, that does sound like
You're welcome.
a derogatory thing.
You're welcome.
That is not how I meant it. Micah said, learn from others, draw a lot, and you will find your style. It becomes evident.
Absolutely.
Indeed. Definitely a lot of trial and error on your part. And there's still stuff that you put out that you aren't 100% in love with.
That's pretty much every day.
Well, and it shouldn't be. You're very hard on yourself. You're
Thanks.
your own worst critic.
I agree.
This is turning out really nice. I like it. Love the chrome. That engine looks killer. Jeff Bell said the guy who stands on the box with the Bible in one hand and thumps it on the palm of the other hand while preaching
Are we
hell
actually
and damnation. Okay.
You guys are funny.
Yeah, that would be a Bible thumper. Yeah, I'm seeing the visual. Do you remember the time we went down to Ybor?
Yeah, right?
Just on my drive home today at Ridge and Little.
That's okay.
There was a guy with a picket sign out there. I appreciate the fact that they're so passionate about what they believe in.
For sure.
They want to share that. And I believe in God and Jesus Christ and the Bible as well. But there's a better way to share that. There's a more respectful way to share that with people, I believe.
Yeah,
but I do respect their passion.
Absolutely.
Putting a couple little end touches on here, and then you're going to do a signature.
Yeah,
you're getting close.
I think we're it.
It really looks good. You're going to do any type of color in the background? You're going to leave it white today.
Oh, I get you. Totally forgot about it. We're just running on such a time frame. I feel bad. We've done a lot of chatting tonight. Yeah, it was fun. I appreciate how interactive you've been with the chatting. Thanks, babe. I think, I'm not the car person. I can talk its own blue in the face, but I'm never going to be able to share what you share. That's not true. It is true. As far as your knowledge of cars and the history. I don't know about knowledge of cars, but you can hold your own. Yeah, I like that red. Yeah, I do too. Looks good. That just made it, Pap. Lizzie's loving it. It brings out the red in the seats. The red in my eyes. That would be the liquor talking. It actually looks orange on the playback. Cool. But it does complement the seats. So I like it. People are digging it. Likes and loves, guys, if you're liking this. We didn't even talk price. This is going to be available 17 by 11, 17 by 11 size, full color for $15. Free shipping in the United States. Keep in mind, we still have the sticker pack, the 3-pack that we showed earlier. Those 3 come in a bundle for $10. Also free shipping.
We have t-shirts available for $25. We have multiple designs available. Again, we're working on getting those on the website. In the meantime, if you need to send me an email and ask me to send you what we have available, I can do that. Or you can check the Johnny Jalopy art page or Johnny Jalopy page, or actually it's under, Johnny Jalopy.
That's a lot of
Check those
jalopies.
out. There are a lot of jalopies. We really want to streamline everything. But definitely check it out. We've got some great designs available. Like I said earlier, we have some Johnny Surf designs available.
Not to mention, let's throw this in the gamut.
Yeah, we do still have
There's
that.
all the
Trading cards.
the Getting Sketchy, which will no longer be Getting Sketchy. So these are the sketchy trading cards. So there's how many on there? 18? 2, 4,
16.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 episodes on that
Sheet.
bunch. We're 29, so we're getting close to having the next sheet available. So that sheet is, I think the sheet is $25. That we're $25 for the Getting Sketchy trading cards. There's also sticker pack available, 3 for $10. All those out there. We got Hot Rod t-shirts, Johnny Jalopy t-shirts. Hit it up at the website, johnnyjalopy.com. We'll direct you to my art page. And if you're interested in that stuff, johnnyjalopy@llcgmail.com. Before we go away, and I sign my name on this, because we're going to give a copy of this away and a sticker pack together as one. So if you can name the name of the taco spot, first guy that we went to this last week, the name of the taco spot, you will win a sticker pack and a signed copy of tonight's Getting Sketchy drawing.
Matt says, by the way, Matt Buns, thanks for my sticker pack. Highly appreciated.
Absolutely, my
You're
friend.
welcome, sir. We appreciate your
Subort.
support. And Custer's back in, so I guess a couple people got kicked out. They're coming back.
Well, we'll come. Well, so if you didn't hear
I
me,
can't come around yet. Let's see.
if you didn't hear me, I'm giving away a sticker pack and tonight a copy of tonight's Getting Sketchy.
To one
Last
lucky
episode.
winner. Hank said Taco Hub. Incorrect, sir. Draco said Taco Spot is all I remember. Nope, that was not the name. It is a taco spot, but that is not the name of the place, which we did.
You will win a copy of this and the sticker pack. 3 stickers, Johnny Jalopy stickers. You'll win that if you can name
The name
of the taco spot that we hit up this week. You've got a little bit of time.
Dusty said Clearwater Authentic Tacos.
Nope.
Nope. That would be a mouthful for the signage.
That would be a lot.
Pizza Hut.
Nope.
No, CJ. But you're local. You're going to want to check this out. Taco Talk, Eddie's new show.
Taco Talk. Tonight, Taco Talk.
Tonight we're talking about tacos. Come on over. We'll talk about tacos and you can have a taco. Take your stab with a taco.
I guess nobody wants to win the sticker pack.
I guess
Can't
nobody
Google.
remembers.
Can't Google this.
Nobody remember. You can.
Well, you could.
You could if you want to cheat.
Yeah, that's cool.
No street corn taco spot. No, it had street corn, Jeff. I
It
just
did.
didn't get it.
Had some nice empanadas.
I just
I
didn't
had
get the
the
street corn.
carnitas tacos, tres.
Today's of them.
Then we also had the empanadas. I had the
Taco
shredded.
Bell, Gary Fisher
I had the
said,
shredded beefs, and you had the chickens, shredded chickens, with the cilantro lime.
CJ said Burger King. No.
Negative.
But you have wanted to
I
try
really
those.
want to try those tacos.
Yeah.
So yeah. Once again, I'm going to have Eddie B hold the. I'm going to pop this out anyways.
Taco Hut, Lizzie's saying
Nope.
Taco Hut.
So there is the copy of the first 16 Getting Sketchy trading cards that are available for $25. Johnny Jalopy LLC, gmail.com. You can get your copy, $25 will be sent to you. We'll be setting up a new one coming soon. We're on episode 29 of Getting Sketchy, the last episode. No longer Getting Sketchy.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. So come on, you guys can figure it out. Johnny Jalopy t-shirts available. I'm actually sporting one tonight.
Draco got it. So Jeff Bell said, I remember, but I got a sticker pack last week, so I'm not going to say it.
That's cool.
Draco said Taco Bar, and that was the name of it, Taco
right.
Bar.
So I'm wearing the Deuce Coupe shirt, Johnny Jalopy Deuce Coupe shirt. Fun little shirt. Deal on the front, the design. There's my beautiful wife. Itty B. So another Monday in the works. Thanks, Draco, for paying attention. You win.
Email me your address, please, Johnny Jalopy LLC.
So Draco gets a copy of tonight's Getting Sketchy, again, available for $15. 17 by 11 comes in full color. You can have yours, Johnny Jalopy LLC, gmail.com, johnnyjalopy.com. Check it out. It'll put you to all that stuff. Hats coming. T-shirts available. 13 designs still available. Yeah, you can be one of the cool kids.
That's right.
Join the Jalopy Army. Grab a Johnny Jalopy Army T-shirt. Soon coming, the On Bit Itty B shirt. The Sketchy shirt.
Sketchy for sure.
And hats, possibly. Yeah. So, thanks for hanging out with us on another Monday night. We've gone way too long. 22 of you.
We appreciate
Have
you
a super night. Watch out for the Bible Thumper. I'm just kidding. He's the one that hangs out with Bambi. I'm thumping. All right. Have a great night. See y'all.
Bye, guys.
Boop.